Hello. Today we are going to be making the easiest artisan bread you will ever see. So I ran into Jim Lahey's no-knead bread recipe a few days ago and decided to give it a try. So let's go see how I did, and of course stay till the end to see my all-time favorite berry jam recipe. Let's go! Here in this bowl, I have 400 grams of all-purpose flour, and to that we are just going to add about 8 grams of salt, just a little bit of yeast, a 1/4 teaspoon will be enough. We just kind of give it a small mix, 300 grams of water. And now you're just gonna give it a rough mix until everything kind of comes together. It's not like with patches of wet or dry things. It is pretty sticky. I honestly prefer to work with my hands because you can actually feel the texture of the dough coming together. Okay, so now that I washed my hands, we're just gonna cover this with some plastic wrap. Have this sit out in a warm place for about 12 to 18 hours. Good morning, everyone. Look how much it has risen. You can see all of the air bubbles. What we're gonna do now is scrape the dough off, give it a little tuck and fold, and let it do its second rise. It's quite soft actually, and very sticky. Flour generously, and on top of that you can also add some cornmeal here. Transfer our dough. We're just gonna flop it. Just let this rest covered for about 2 hours. So in the meantime, we can make some berry jam. Here I have some frozen berry mix with blackberries, raspberries, and blueberries, and this has just been sitting outside for about an hour or so. We're just gonna mash this, add a little bit of maple syrup. You can also add honey. To have that gelled consistency, we will be adding some chia seeds. So this is basically just making a chia seed pudding, but with berries. So I am just gonna add a tablespoon. This is 3 teaspoons, which makes a tablespoon. All we have to do now is just mix everything together. We just put this in the fridge for about an hour until it is gelled. Let's take a look at our dough. Into a 450-degree oven for 30 minutes. Let's go. So our bread is ready. I had this in the oven for 30 minutes with the lid on, and then just about 15 to like 20 minutes without the lid, so it can get this brown, nice, crusty color on the top. It smells so good. Look at that. Okay, so it's still, ouch, it's still quite hot. Here I have this cooling rack. This is the hard part, just wait for it to cool. And I'm actually gonna make some coffee now to go with my bread and jam. So our bread here has been sitting on the rack for quite a while now. I think it's ready to be consumed. It's actually surprising how well this turned out, like considering that this is my first time actually attempting this. Look at that crust, like, can you hear this? It's crusty. And we like that. Okay, I'm gonna cut into it, and my jam is also ready, so we can start serving. Yo, look at this. So nice. But yeah, here is the bread, and here is the jam. The chia seed really helped a lot with the jam formation, and also it looks like little raspberry seeds, which are totally fun. I am so excited to dig into this. The first coffee. First bite. So the bread is super chewy. I'm so surprised that it can be this chewy and like spongy with like so much texture without like, I didn't even need it. I did not work a muscle. Usually you would be like working on the dough for like 10 to 15 minutes, sometimes even more. What takes it to the next level is definitely this berry jam. It's so freaking good. Like, I can just eat it by itself. I love tart things, so this is like the perfect combination of a little bit of sweetness but a lot of tartness, and it's just so fresh, so wonderful. Perfect for the summer.